Two. Hey there, everyone. It is August the 5th. It's a Friday right now, in fact. And we're your friends at the Prime Real Estate team, Daniel Ross on the screen here, and myself. Megan is out on the field doing work stuff right now. We're here, of course, to give you our monthly sales stats report for Victoria Real Estate for the month of July. A lot of interesting things have happened. Hey, it looks like we are the bald-headed men of the Prime Real Estate team.
Yeah, mine's got a bit of a sunburn on it this week.
Yeah, because I'm new to this, I'm finding that there's a little extra care, isn't there now?
There is the daily haircuts.
Yeah, and you actually, that's a different background because that's your new joint and souk there, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. We've been working away on this place for the better part of a year. We're just about at the point where we feel comfortable, and we're going to spend a night here tonight. Can't see much, but right on a little beach.
Oh my goodness. Now you are Airbnb-ing that, and I guess if any of our people watching or friends or clients are interested, they could reach out to you, right?
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Tony. We hope to be live probably in about a month or so, maybe September, and then we'll be welcoming guests. Hopefully it goes well.
All right. We're going to have a Prime Real Estate team meeting up there.
Oh, that'd be great.
Hey, listen, let's get right to talking about what happened out there in the market, folks. And as usual, I'm going to put the stats up here, and I'm going to have the link in the information here showing you what's happened. Okay, things are slowing. What is it now? Is it because it's summer? Is it because clients and realtors are away? Because they are. But the sales numbers are down. As you can see from the stats here, at 510 sales, we're down 38.9%. The interesting thing is that's not as bad as other marketplaces. I've read about Toronto and Vancouver. There's some segments, they're down 50%, even more. So we're down 38%, remembering that last July was a busy one. So we're comparing it to a busy July 2021, right? The other thing is our active listing count is up 70%. So we're finally seeing more inventory come on. We're at 2,162 listings. But I want to show you what that means in the grand scheme of things. So here we are, this other graph here, 2,162 active listings in the month of July. We knew that last year was super low, 1,270, almost half, all-time record low, right? But if you look at the rest of the list, there's only 3 other instances where we were lower in inventory than we are now. There was last year at 1,270. There was 2017 at 1921. And then we go a little just before that, 2161, which is one less than last month. So we are still at a very low inventory mark, considering the fact that other Julys, as you can see on the list here, still 4,700, 5,100, 5,000, 3,600, still at a low inventory level. Let's talk about pricing for a quick moment. This is an interesting one, folks. People have been wanting to know about this for a while. The average price was $1,204,000 for the month of July. And if you look on the list here, that is down. We are now currently at around last July, last August rates. What that means is prices went up. They peaked in April, and then they have resided or not resided. They have come back, and they're down. They're back to levels of about a year ago. I had a conversation with somebody today wondering about when it's going to come back. Is this just a little blip? Is it going to come back soon? Well, folks, let's face it. Interest rates are up. It's affected things quite a bit. More inventory is coming on the marketplace. Daniel, how do you feel about this? Because I feel that I think the days of that high dollar from April are gone.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it's a bit of a stark number to see that come down that quickly, but then you got to remember how quickly we were going up was unsustainable too, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's still great over the last years and historically, but it is a big change in a few months.
Yeah. Remembering, because of course people bought houses in April or around that time when the prices were higher, right? And it is conceivable that maybe those houses can't fetch the same dollar today. And listen, folks, if you're in that house, the thing is, it only really matters when you sell, right? At some point, the market will come back. It's funny. Again, I was talking to this client. He's going to be watching this video, I'm sure. And I was saying to him, when you look at a year ago, at a million one or a million two thereabouts, that was already high. So a year ago, we're like, oh my goodness, the prices are so high compared to before. It wasn't that long before that everything was below $1 million, right? So we have seen a lot of growth. Am I trying to sugarcoat the thing? No, folks. I'm just telling you, what's going on right now. However, I feel, and I think we all feel in the prime real estate team, things aren't going to be coming back up. Do we feel that it's going to continue a downwards trajectory? I don't think so, but at the very least, things are that upwards trajectory is gone. And if anything, it's probably slowing. Things probably will stop and maybe come back up again at a later date. So there's a fair amount of uncertainty out there right now, but the demand is still there. And we still have people coming into town every week from other marketplaces because they want to call Victoria home. And as long as we get that demand, in addition to the fact that we don't have a lot of inventory in the marketplace and not a lot of new construction, it remains a pretty strong marketplace here. What do you think, Dan?
Searching for stability, right? I mean, we'd all like to see stable market. So it'd be nice to find our little landing spot, stay there, and then get back to good inventory, a bit easier market to work in, and still the ability to sell. So hopefully we'll find that soon.
For sure. Hey, there's one other thing that I want to bring up. As you guys know, we look at the house price index very often. That is a sample home and its value today relative to, a month ago, 6 months ago, 12 months ago, or whatever. It's the HPI. We often find that's a very accurate figure because average prices can be affected by the number of high sales or low sales that happen in a month because it's an average, right? The HPI, something's going on, and I find it very strange because we just showed you what the average prices are. We know we feel it out there in the marketplace, guys. We know we feel it, right? But the HPI, for some reason, has showed up here for detached homes in, for instance, core Victoria. It shows it as being up 19%. And Scuttlebutt has it, and I've been just reading a number of threads, including the real estate board ones. It looks like they've changed the sample home. So the home is a newer vintage one, although I think it'd be really helpful if the real estate board actually provided a release for that. Because when you look at it, we know that prices aren't up 19% from last year. So things to know.
Interesting that you found that too, right? Because I saw a news article talking about market activity dropping, yet prices still increasing. And I was questioning that a little bit.
Yeah, not quite. So what's going on, folks? Opportunities for buyers. We have offers that are subject to financing, subject to inspection. We're able to get some negotiation happening. If you're a seller and you're scared, don't worry, because there's still buyers out there wanting to buy. They're just doing it the old way, like we used to do it, instead of the crazy multiple offers, delayed offers, unconditional, all that kind of stuff, which is becoming more and more rare by the day, but not non-existent, right? Any further thoughts, Daniel?
No, I think that's great. Yeah, things are stabilizing. I'm happy. I'm still busy. I've still got buyers who want to go out and see things every week. So some are quite happy to not have to be in that hyper competition that we've been in for so long.
We're far from dead.
Yeah,
there's lots of activity going on there, and all it is that balloon just got built up in pressure, and now it's just relieved a little bit. It's not empty. Yeah. Anyways, folks, thanks for watching. As always, you got questions, you want to talk about the real estate market, chat about your real estate situation. Maybe it's a better time now to move upwards, sell and buy. Let's have a chat. Reach out to any of us, Daniel, Megan, and myself. Have a great August, and we'll see you next month.
See you later.